Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to introduce you to Sofia. She is the newest member of our family. She was born mid-November, so she's the feistiest, most fearless little dog I've ever met in my life. She's afraid of nothing, which I think is good and bad. Apollo's not real thrilled. I think he's just old man, you know, and he tolerates her, but he's doing better, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna hand her off. All right, so today, this is something I really like doing, and you guys seem to really like it as well. And so this is the next episode of Eddie Hall's Beasted. So let's do this. Sorry about that, we didn't have headphones. So we're going to, like I was saying, we're going to be reacting to the next episode of Beasted. I love this show. It's just such a good feel-good moment, you know? And yeah, so here's the newest one.
Let's get it. Come on, pull. That's it, pull. Yeah. Come on. Up, up.
That's a way to start the video, the show. I wonder how much that was. I'm sure we'll see what that deadlift was.
My name is Daniel Guayar, just turned 30. Growing up, I've always had a fight in my belly. I've always been
He doesn't look 30. Don't you feel like, I feel like he looks younger. He looks good.
pretty relentless with whatever it is I'm trying to do. But unfortunately, my body kind of has not been treated very well the past few years.
I can totally relate to that. My body, I did not treat it well for a long, long time.
Daniel, you right? How are you, buddy? You okay?
Oh, yeah.
How are
Nice
you,
to meet
man?
you.
And you?
Have you guys ever heard of imaginary lat syndrome? And it's when guys who like don't have huge lats, but they walk like this. And I look at Eddie, his lats really are that big to need to walk like that.
How are you doing? What do you want out of this?
I want to be beast in everything, you know, body, mind, and soul.
I can do that for you, buddy.
See, and I think that's such a good way to look at it, because I think the reason why a lot of people end up failing in the end is because they don't look at it as this is a lifestyle. This is what they're going to, how they're going to just live their life for the rest of their life. And I love that. Body, mind, and soul. Love that.
Okay. All right, these two are my right and left hand men. But we're going to take some measurements. We're going to do height, weight, body fat, those sort of things. Daniel, get your top on, mate. Let's get ready to go.
The calipers on your face, 28.3% for a guy. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm really surprised. I didn't think that he was that high. I know they're going to tell us how much it is, but I know different colored plates are different, you know, meat are different weights, so let's see what he says. That's very respectable. That's a lot. That's a very respectable deadlift, I think.
Just bench press your own body weight.
Okay, 95 kg. And I hear Eddie saying you just bench pressed your body weight, which I think everybody should be able to do that. I really suck at bench press, so I'm decent, but I'm not there yet.
Oh, minimum. 20 seconds. Let's start. Good. 17. Minimum. Yeah.
Very impressive, to be honest.
Helps with you watching.
I just wonder how much that, I never can see if they have a number on the side of that dumbbell to see how much, and it doesn't say here, just that he did 19 reps. So I'm wondering how much that goblet squat was.
5, 6, 8, 9. Come on. Right, take a break. Come on. Get it. Get it.
That's hard, especially if you haven't done it for a while or it's been, okay, I can see the numbers on the side of this, 25. So I'm guessing that's kilos. So that's it. I mean, I can't, I mean, I do like 45s, 50s. I've done 50s once or twice since I've been training again. So good for him.
Strong guy, but we want to be stronger. We want to be strong.
I feel like he had that last one. I feel like I really wanted him to get that last one.
That's one loop. Come on, get it. Head up, man. Head up. That right hand going, tense your hand. In 6 weeks' time, this will be.
I've noticed that the best way to attack the frame carry is just to go as fast as you can. This is hard. I say it every time, but it stresses
Power
me
down.
out.
Come on, get it. Faster. Yes. Done.
That was good.
Oh, that's quite fast. We're going to write you a program to take away. We're going to do you a diet. But first, I want to take a picture of you so we can get you back
My least favorite part for myself.
in 6 weeks and we can see the difference. Right, frontal shot. Turn to your right, 90
I like
degrees.
Eddie a lot.
So say, big,
I just think
fat,
he's a
massive.
good dude.
Good luck. You will smash it.
See you in 6 weeks.
But guys, I'm super impressed with Daniel today. I thought he was phenomenal.
Did well.
He reminds me a lot of himself. He really does. He's got
Can you imagine Eddie Hall saying, "You remind me of me"? That's such a compliment.
that determination to sort of get things done, but he's let his body slip. Right, I'm gonna order some pizzas.
I'm gonna order some pizzas. But when he said, he let his body slip, I just feel like that's kind of what happens when you become an adult and things happen. You get married, you have work, you've got children, you've got a mortgage, whatever it is. And I feel like that's usually the first thing that we let go is our exercising and really taking care of ourselves. So, I mean, I like where this is going with the whole body, mind, soul connection. I think that's where it needs to be.
Cool.
See you in a bit.
So yesterday, I got beasted by Eddie Hall,
That's pretty cool to be able to say I got beasted by Eddie Hall.
which is just as cool as it sounds.
Okay, I always like to stop here because they put the diet plan in. So he's going to get 2,400 calories a day. This is where I feel like a lot of people end up kind of falling off the wagon after they do something like this. I know for me, I do not want to eat egg whites, oatmeal, chicken, rice, and sweet potato and protein shakes. Like, there are definitely more creative ways to eat, and I can share those sometime. You can also check out Shakara Transformations because she's got a lot of really cool what I eat in a day videos, just to give you more of an idea of how you can still eat for your training, for your goals, and not get bored. Because this would bore me, honestly. But I mean, if 6 weeks, you can do for 6 weeks.
A few days in, I'm sore. I'm very sore. I may have
Okay,
gone a little bit.
you see how the diet plan, non-training day, you have to lower your calories. Like, if you're in 2,400 calories a day, you don't want to stick to that on your non-training days because then you're eating in a surplus, which is not what you want. So I do like peanut butter. Again, I don't do protein powder at all. It doesn't agree with me. And I don't eat a lot of almonds because it's so many calories for such a teeny tiny amount. But he's eating one of my favorite dinners, which is salmon and asparagus. So I feel like that's kind of a treat.
Too hard the first few days. I've actually invested in a microwave. Hopefully that'll minimize the amount of times I have to eat cold rice.
Okay, you hear it all the time. If you don't plan, anyway, basically you're planning to fail. You guys will know what I'm trying to say. I can't remember the saying off the top of my head, but you have to plan your meals. And that's why if you work outside of your home, and I know it's a weird time right now with the virus and everything, but still, if you can take a couple hours out of your day, let's say Sunday, and you can meal prep lunch and dinner, And then, I mean, egg whites and oatmeal are super easy to whip up in the microwave. You know, set yourself up for success.
because it's a pain in the arse.
Hey Dan, I've been following your progress and it looks like you've been smashing it. We're about halfway through now and I know things might be getting hard, but please don't give up. I'm sending Chris and Luke to check up on you and give you some support. Big love, the Beast.
All right, Chris.
Hey, buddy, good to see you.
Oh yeah.
Go.
I think that's so important to have support. I talked about this before, but like if you see, I talked about it the last episode of Beasted that we watched together. And if you have the support of your family, especially, that makes a really big difference. I know that I've had friends who don't understand why I can't go get a drink. I just stopped drinking. It doesn't do anything for me. I've had a couple of margaritas a few months ago, and I had a great time, got a little tipsy, had a great time with friends. But I'm just not going to drink anymore because number one, it doesn't do anything for me. Number two, I'd rather eat my calories. So anyway, friends will not understand why you can't just go out and grab a bite to eat with them because you can't eat anything off the menu. So it's nice that they're coming to support him.
All right.
Yeah, it's getting there. Feeling really good.
Other than the diet.
Just the white rice. Everything else is quite fine. I think genuinely my mental health is better. I feel like I'm getting stronger as a body, but I don't think it's really showing yet.
I think he's already overcome his biggest challenge, and that's staying away from the pub. And
I didn't know I missed that. His rugby teammate. So that's cool. So he is active, or he is.
keeping away from us for 6 weeks.
Champagne.
That was my 30th birthday present, which I can't drink yet.
Here we are.
Okay, see, his friend even said it, just staying away from us for the 6 weeks. Now, don't get me wrong, you can definitely lose body fat and train and have a couple glasses of whatever you like a week. You know, it's difficult sometimes when you are with friends to stop at one or two because most people drink socially and they want to have a couple beers or a couple glasses of wine or whatever it is with their friends. So I get that completely.
Like the nerve centre. Organic peanut butter, nice.
Yeah, you told me to. Just next to my dosing pump.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, that's to inject chemical into water systems.
Yeah, that looks real healthy right next to your food. What could possibly go?
That's hilarious, just having that right next to his food. I don't know what he does. I can't figure out what he does, but good on him. I feel like, okay, in this frame right here at 429, like, he looks really good. Like, I feel like I can see a difference. I see just the belly seems smaller.
Feeling good, feeling happy, working harder, working clearer. And I think so many benefits that have come from losing this weight. Funnily enough, I actually found 2 videos yesterday, one of which I'm 12.
Okay, before he talks about his video where he was saying that he thinks more clearly and that he's working harder than ever and just that he sees that mental health improvement, I will link in the description. There's a study that talks about basically fat brain and how it does put you in a bit of a fog. So that's just another reason to be in a healthy weight. I know what it's like to be over 300 pounds. I know what it's like to be too thin. I've gotten to the 120s when I got sick, and I'm about 150 now. And I definitely can tell when I was bigger, as I sit here trying to find my words. It was foggier, and I do feel like you have a sense of like things have lifted in a way, or you see more clearly, like the sky is blue or the grass is greener. It's very odd, but it's a thing. I'll link the study down below. And he's going to show us some videos, I think.
It kind of made me reflect a bit on him. I wasn't always
he was so
quite as
cute.
self-assured and confident as I am now. I remember how I felt. I didn't feel sort of good enough, confident enough to be me. I think a lot of my drive comes from being...
He didn't feel good enough or confident enough to be me. That makes me sad, but I don't think that's uncommon. I think a lot of people feel that way.
A little bit intimidated and scared. I'm petrified of not taking up every opportunity that comes.
He was cute.
Hey Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Hi Eddie. Yeah, not too bad.
Your nickname is the Pear. Who calls you the Pear?
Well, apparently they all do. I didn't.
The pear, they call him the pear. I kind of have a feeling I know why, because, you know, pear shape and apple shape. So I wonder.
I didn't realise. I think it's to do with my upper body shape.
No, that's pretty funny. You look like you've got a bit more definition on your shoulders and arms.
Right, I'm getting beasted, don't worry.
Good,
Yeah,
man, that's
his
what
shoulders
that's it.
and
They
his
get a
chest, I
beast.
feel like you can tell.
Just spoke to Dan. Seems very motivated, you know?
See, he got such a good attitude, and I really believe that so much of everything in life is about your attitude towards things. When people talk about going to the gym and they're you know, trying to find the motivation. I was just talking to Lego today about it, and both of us agreed that, you know, motivation only gets you so far. It's discipline. You just make if you have a calendar where you keep it, you know, you write down your doctor appointments, you keep that appointment, right? Because you've made the appointment. So make an appointment in you know, if you use your phone calendar, if you have a physical planner, make time for yourself and write in what you're gonna do. You deserve it.
What? Very confident, almost overconfident, which means, you know, going forward now he might think he can slack a little bit. We'll see, but I think Dan's probably the most promising one so far.
I'm definitely keeping this up. This isn't just going to be a, you know, a
That's a pretty big compliment.
project and then, you know, go back to my old ways. You know, it's amazing to do it with such an idol. Eddie is up there.
See, you have to keep it up. It's your lifestyle now. Obviously, you don't have to eat chicken and rice for the rest of your life. Like I said earlier, there's so many ways, and the internet is such an amazing thing, where you can find really tasty recipes that are healthy within your macros and all that.
For me, with my most influential people, you know, I think I'll be gutted if he's not chuffed with my progress. I've really tried. I want to be proud of everything I've done.
So I know about Eddie because of Strongman. And then, you know, when he pulled the 500 kg deadlift, the first man ever to do it, they thought it was impossible. But I think he's really very beloved in the UK. If you guys are in the UK, let me know. Because I've seen him like on the morning show, and that one where he was wearing a Superman shirt and he bent a frying pan. But he seems like he's kind of a bit of a national treasure, and I love that.
Hi. So guys, how's it gone on?
Diet has been a challenge. It's quite antisocial. We've not eaten together for 6 weeks.
So see, you, like she said, it's very antisocial. We haven't eaten together in 6 weeks. So he was really strong, sticking to the diet, even though she was eating, you know, her normal diet. Obviously, she looks great. She doesn't look like she needs to go on a diet, but you can still eat as a family. Like when my husband's home, we eat every meal together. Right, Apollo? So yeah, it can be those, but it's only 6 weeks. It's a good
So these
kickstart.
guys got a bit of a nickname for him. We call him the Pear.
I think our coach made that up. It's a little bit round in the bottom. So I think.
Probably the reason why we came to
Yeah, it's
That's
probably
so mean.
the reason that's actually.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited for this. I'm so excited to see his stats because I feel like he really did stick to it by the letter, you know?
How's it all gone, man? Tell me about it.
That's just cool that they get to walk down the hallway, you know, and kind of have the moment, you know, it's cool. I think that's his girlfriend with the crutches, and then it's probably her mom. And his friend, like, it's just good support. That's what it's all about. Support your friends, you know? Don't be that person when they're like, oh, you're on a diet, you know, and just giving them crap, you know what I mean? I have been in that position and had people really give me a hard time, and I'm like, I'm trying to better myself.
Yeah, Rugby World Cup season. It's quite a difficult month to be off the beers.
What is he now?
World Cup season.
Well, on the scales in there, he was 92, so we've got 6 kilos.
6 kilos, yeah.
But the big news was his lean mass is exactly the same, so it's pretty much all.
Oh, so you lost 6 kilos of fat. And what does that bring you down to?
Just around the 24%.
That's crazy. 6 kilos of all fat. That's awesome. And wow, I'm obviously speechless. That's so great.
24% body fat.
Down to 1.5.
Down to 1.5 gins now. We're going to head outside and do the farmers.
Yeah.
That was one of your weaker points, wasn't it?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty impressive.
I didn't want to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the
Right,
frame
so
theory.
this was
He
your
went 30
nemesis
meters last time.
So when you're ready, mate, take your grip and just bolt.
That's it. That's
Easy, that.
See? Speed.
Get that speed, Dan. Squeeze, Dan. Drop distance. Come on, now. Let's everything takes. Come on. Everything takes. Come on.
He just winked to his family.
Come on, Dan.
Keep going.
Come on.
Come on.
Awesome.
Wow.
Come on. Come on, Dan. Squeeze.
This is great. Look at how, he's more than double.
Come on, make it a better routine. Come on. Keep going. Oh, awesome, mate.
Mate, that was absolutely awesome.
You've nearly
He damn near tripled his distance. That's incredible. And he looks really good. I'm obviously not one of those people who can look at you and say, this is how much body fat I think you're carrying. I think he looks really good.
trebled your distance. That's absolutely epic, mate.
There's one more thing to do. I know it's cold, but if you don't mind taking your top off and let's get the after picture. Give us your best pose, buddy. There you go. I'll just turn to your right for me. What'd you think to that?
I've got an ab in there.
You have got an ab in there.
It's just deep in there.
Barely.
That's the issue.
Are you ready for this?
Look at his traps. Wow, his traps are really defined. His shoulders look a lot more rounded, bigger. And then it's like his abs are trying to come through. I'm so impressed with this guy.
Look at the difference. It's really good. Should be very proud. What do you guys think?
It's incredible.
I've got one ab.
I think out of all the guys, the 6 kilo that came off was all here. It was like so visual.
Okay,
Didn't
I
come off his
love the
legs, his
side by
arms.
side.
It was all
That
chest.
to go basically 3.5% body fat down, 6 kilos of just fat is amazing. And I totally relate to this side by side. I carry my weight, like this is the last spot that I need to that I hate. But he, and again, he shaved his chest too. What's up with the guy shaving their chests? It looks great though. He did really well.
In abs. Phenomenal result from our part, really.
This was hard. There's a few times I felt like, I've got too much on, I can't do this, I can't do that. Something feels a bit different about this time. I think I've overcome quite a few mental hurdles and I've really backed up my bull and absolutely.
Yeah, he lost that
boosted.
fat in
Official.
such the ideal
You've been boosted.
place. Incredible, and
Cheers,
that
buddy.
he
Much there, man.
didn't lose muscle mass. Amazing. And the end. So that's that. I really love this show. And I've gotten a couple of really nice comments about it too. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And that will be that. The next one, we will have a vlog with some gym stuff and puppy footage. So I will see you at the gym.